right, welcome back to the Tarmac Show here at Grand River Raceway. We have a special feature for you now. As I mentioned earlier, Trevor Henry is going to PEI this weekend to compete in the National Driving Championship. The victor in that competition will go on to represent Canada in international competition, and so we're very glad to have Trevor with us tonight for a quick chat on the Tarmac Chat. Before we get to that, though, let's have a look at Trevor's bio. This weekend in PEI, Trevor Henry will take on 7 of the nation's finest reinsmen vying for the opportunity to represent Canada in the World Driving Championship this August. Year after year, Henry is ranked one of the best drivers at multiple tracks throughout the province. Now 40, he's been driving horses for more than half his life. Henry is consistent, dedicated, and able to withstand the grueling schedule required to drive in more than 2,000 races each year, all while helping to maintain the busy Henry stable. He's on cue to surpass 4,000 career wins this summer, and he's driven horses to purse earnings of nearly $25 million and has been twice awarded the prestigious Lampman Cup for top driver in the lucrative Ontario Sire Stakes program. Last year, Henry landed in the record books with 7 consecutive driving wins in one card at Grand River Raceway. The remarkable feat matched the Canadian record last set in 1993. All right, joined tonight by Trevor Henry. You saw his bio there, great accomplishments, and we're going to talk a little bit, Trev, about what you got going on for the weekend, and we're also going to talk a little bit about you're not going into this under the best set of circumstances, and I will add, so Trevor just had surgery. We're going to talk about that, and probably the only thing more painful for Trevor Henry than hand surgery is a TV interview, but it's going to be different. It's going to be different tonight. We're going to have a great time, right?
I hope so.
I hope so, too. All right. So let's talk first about you qualified March 30th at Western Fair. You finished second to Jody Jameson, and that means you get to advance to the Nationals on Saturday in PEI. And then you had a little spill, unfortunately, at Western Fair a week later. So what happened there?
I was in a race at Western Fair, and a horse in front of me took a bad step, and Dave Wall was involved, and Rob Sparling, and Greg Campbell, and me. And I shattered my knuckle, but it could have been a lot worse. Dave Wall got hurt a lot worse than me.
All right. And so you ended up, did you know that it was shattered at first, or did that kind of come after?
No, I didn't know till, I guess it was Sunday. My hand started going black and that, and I thought I better get it x-rayed, so I went and got it.
When it started to go black, I thought maybe I'd go and get an x-ray. Did you even go to the doctor before that date?
No, I just went home.
Just went home, yeah. Because with your MD and everything, you didn't need to see a doctor. Okay, so anyway, so it was in fact shattered, and you had surgery how much later?
They x-rayed it on Monday, and specialist looked at it Tuesday, and we had surgery Wednesday.
All right. And when did you find out that, yes, you would be able to compete in the competition?
Well, it didn't look good at the start, and then after I went in, I had the stitches removed, and he looked at the pins and everything, and he says, if you want to do it, he says you can do it, so I guess I'll do it.
And, of course, Trevor Henry wants to do it because he wants to represent Ontario, and he wants to eventually represent Canada naturally. So you booked off the rest of your drives tonight. Is it bugging you a little bit? You just want to save yourself?
It bothers me a little bit. It tingles a little, like when I get horses that are a little aggressive. And the last 2 I had to drive tonight, they're aggressive horses, so I just thought I'd give it a little more of a break.
That seems very reasonable, as opposed to waiting until Sunday when your hand turns black. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about going to PEI. Have you ever been to PEI?
No, never been there. That's one of the reasons I'd like to go, because I've never been there, so it'd be something different.
All right, and what's the furthest you've driven? So driven horses, what's the furthest away track that you've driven at? Do you know?
From here it'd be, I've drove in Pompano, Meadowlands, but yeah, Pompano's probably the farthest away.
All right, so that'll be pretty exciting for you. Do you have a couple days to kind of take things in, or are you just kind of getting there, driving, and coming home?
We're leaving tomorrow afternoon. We're going to spend a couple days. My wife and son and a friend's going with me, so we'll have some fun.
All right, excellent. Well, we're going to talk more with Trevor Henry in just a couple of moments off camera. Your post-parade's coming out, and then we'll have a little this or that questioning for Trevor. So hold on for that. We'll be back right after your post-parade. All right, so we are back with Trevor Henry. Going to conclude our interview. Did you see your lovely banner here that we had everybody sign prior to during the races tonight?
Yeah, it looks really great.
It does look really great. So a lot of people are voting for you, and they're on your side. All the other drivers, the 7 other drivers that you'll be competing with, have you driven against all of those guys at some point?
No, not the guys from out west or Quebec, but the other guys there, Gillsboro, and them from down east I have.
You're a pretty no-nonsense guy, Trevor Henry, no-nonsense guy. But I must know. This is obviously a big chapter in your career. So, would Trevor Henry have some silly little superstitious thing that he might do going east, preparing for this event? And more importantly, if Trevor Henry did, would he tell Kelly Spencer? I guess.
No, I don't think I would.
All right. I wouldn't in your shoes either. All right. Are you not telling me, or do you not have anything?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, the intrigue. All right. We'll leave it at that. Okay. And finally, we're going to go with our this or that questions. Now, you know the drill. Oh, we have to play our music here. We have some sexy this or that music. There we go. That's to get you in the mood. So this is a Canadiana version. So you are potentially going to be representing Canada to the world. And so this is the Canadian version. Are you ready for some this or that?
Sure.
All right. So first off, Canadian eats poutine or back bacon?
Back bacon.
No poutine?
No poutine.
Is that because you're such a healthy guy?
No, that's French.
All right. Gotcha. Okay. He says as Simon Allard approaches. Canadian hockey, Habs or Leafs?
Neither.
But you have to choose one.
I hate to say it, but Toronto.
Okay. Canadian seasons. Now you have a house in Georgia, is that correct?
No, Tennessee.
I was close. Okay. Crack research team here at the Tarmac Show. All right. So Tennessee winter or Canadian summer?
Canadian summer.
All right. Good Canadian. Beer, Molson or Labatt? I don't know. You might not have an opinion on this.
Molson's because they make Coors Light.
There you go. All right. Fish, lobster or salmon?
Salmon.
Have you tried lobster?
Yeah.
Just don't like it?
I like fishing, so I like salmon.
All right, but you're going to be in PEI and there's going to be peer pressure to try lobster. Are you going to do it?
Oh, yeah, I love lobster.
All right, good stuff. All right, and finally, the most important question is the one everybody wants to know the answer to. Hot Canadians, Pamela Anderson or Alicia Cuthbert?
Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson, all right, the classic. Do you know who Alicia Cuthbert is?
Not really.
All right, that's okay. All right. Good, frank answers from Trevor Henry. And, Trev, we wish you all the best in PEI. And hopefully this hand thing will not be at all debilitating for you. But look at it this way, right? If you don't do well, what does a driver always like to have in his back pocket but an excuse, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, we wish you all the best. And I'm sure that hand won't hamper you at all. And we're hoping you come back here as a potential representative for Canada at the International World Driving Championship. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. Trevor Henry, everyone. How about a round of applause for Trevor as he goes forward? Oh, and a howl from a girl. Gotta love it. All right. Good luck to Trevor. That is this weekend at Charlottetown Driving Park in PEI. Races start at 6 o'clock, and the championship races are races 3 through 10. You can check them out online at standardbreadcanada.com, and we will certainly be watching closely. You have no minutes to race number 7. That would be your last chance to wager. Good luck at the windows.